right, everybody, Rick and John here, back down at the layout. We're getting a little work done. We're going to put in the infrastructure needed for the town. You can see John's holding a piece of pink foam we got from Home Depot. It was a full 4x8 sheet. I think it cost us like 18 bucks or something like that. So here's what we're going to do. Let me get you over here. So this section here inside the loop, this is what's going to be our town, but it's going to be raised up. It's going to somewhat meet the backside there. So it's going to be level over there. But then because of the curve and the incline, it's going to come down and it's going to have a little bit of a cliffside here. So I got these scraps of styrofoam from, I don't know, some packaging thing at work, and I brought them home and thought, man, that would be great to use as pillars. So John, go ahead and put the foam on there. So that's what it's going to look like. So we're just going to hot glue those feet onto there. And then that's going to be where the town is. And then we're going to have a crossing over there because there's going to be another insert over there that's going to have the church and a small cemetery. And then this will all be covered with a rock face. It needs to be trimmed back a little bit because you can see that's a little too close. But yeah, that's the next phase to getting the town set up, because John's got some buildings that he needs to build, and they need to go up soon because I'm running out of storage space.
It's your town.
It's my town.
Baileyvania.
Baileyvania. All right, gang. We got more coming up, so yeah, stay tuned. All right, here's what it looks like with its feet on. John, go ahead and flip it over. They're all just hot glued on there. Oh, you can hear the air of the Bailey family over there. Yes, son. All right. So there's the feet. Does it seem pretty? It's a little wobbly, but we can either choose to glue that down or even. No, we'll figure something out. I actually kind of like that idea of having the cave right there. All right, I got to go brainstorm. See you later. Be very quiet. This is John in his natural habitat, working on the layout. We just cut some access holes in the top of the layout because the town's going to be up there, so we need to feed some wires in there. So when we wire the building up, street lights and all that jazz. So got out the circular saw and the rip saw and just cut a couple access holes. Now you can see down to the lower level. And yeah, we'll use that to do some wiring. And you'll never see it by the time we cover it all up. So I'm going to let John get back to work. He requested pizza, but that's not in the budget for today. So sorry, John.
Breakfast.
That's right. That's right. I made him buy me breakfast. It's my birthday. All right, catch you later on the next update. All right, so we got the top off again because we gotta ballast and cover that tunnel and make it look like a tunnel. I know what you're thinking, Rick. Who's going to see the tunnel? Nobody really cares. Well, I like to do cab rides on my layout, and when I go through the tunnel, I want to make it look like a tunnel. I want some definition in there and not just styrofoam and wood and unbalanced track. So we tried a couple things. We were looking at doing tunnel portals. We made this, but I don't know. We may use it. We obviously can't use it over there because that's a curve. But on the straight side, maybe on this side, we could put that there. I don't know. I just wasn't really happy with it. I don't know. So then John and I picked up some shaper sheet the last time we went to the train show. So I just airbrushed this, and John's going to turn it into a tunnel, shape it up. Well, that's backwards, but I think that's going to go on. I forget what that's for. John, what's that for?
The curve.
The curve. Right. So there's another sheet there. The thing I like about this is once you crinkle it and you spray paint it, if you look at it from different angles, you catch a little bit of the white undertone, which brings out the cracks. And then, of course, we're going to, spray some brown in there and get some other colors in there. It's not going to be just black. But the camera doesn't do this justice. It's got so many different colors and angles and things. I think it looks really great. I can't wait to get it shaped and into the corner. And yeah, we'll show you what that looks like coming up in a bit. So John's actually using this plaster form to make the shaper sheet and get the angle, the proper cut. And I questioned him and I said, John, why do you have so much over there? Like, why do you need so much overhang? And John said,
because once you crinkle it up, it's going to shrink down. So you want to make sure you have enough extra that when you crinkle it up and then you go to mold it in your place, you don't come up short.
And where did you learn that at?
I learned that from Heath. When he measured the proper size and then realized once he crinkled it up, it didn't fit the whole space because it shrunk up on it.
So
He ended up having to cut it into strips and glue it. As I'm sure if anybody saw his little thing he was making, he ended up cutting strips of the shaper sheet and gluing it together to piece it all into place.
So you heard it here. Don't blame Heath for this one. Thanks, bud.
Thanks, Heath.
We learned from your mistakes. We learned by watching you.